Damn, I don't even know what I was looking at. All right.
Alrighty.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. Today feels different.
Good different or bad different?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, damn it.
Lost it again?
No, I changed my Instagram password because the whatchamacallit debacle.
What?
And that logged me out. Because remember, I would always be in the chat and then it would be,
Oh, yeah. I was about to be like, wait, what? Did I miss something?
Nah. Damn. So now I'm like logged out of Instagram. Damn it.
Okay. Are we on? Oh, yeah, we are on.
Yeah, we are on. What's going on, people? Sorry.
What up?
Trying to get into the...
It's Friday. I'm not going to say we late. I'm going to say we on time. We're on normal time.
CP, are you with me?
I wasn't trying to be racist with it, but yeah.
No.
All right, man. I got a lot of disclosing to do today, but Billboard Hitmakers, what the business?
#1 album in the country.
Man, listen. So we're just gonna start out with the air horns and everything. Good day, everyone. Look at Quintendo being a gent.
Indeed.
Hello, governor.
Indubitably.
My man just gov. My wife is love.
Is that when we say indubitably, is that offensive to people?
Nah.
Okay.
Probably.
But just bad UK accents.
Probably.
Okay.
Yo, speaking of UK, real quick, I saw The Gentleman, that movie. I went to see that, John.
I have no idea what that's about.
Matthew McConaughey's like this big, kind of like a weed dealer, but it's not a weed movie. It's more of a British gangster movie.
Did he go? Mm-hmm.
Nah, I wish he would have.
Okay.
It was a whole lot of this. Why don't you take the 2 fizzy biscuits and it's your box? So there you go, governor. I was like, bruh, I got to do 2 hours of this?
Oh, God.
I don't really understand. It wasn't a bad movie, though, man. It wasn't a bad movie.
Of course, it erased everything I just typed. So.
What's good, everybody, man? Welcome to an episode of UnQuantized. Another episode on a Friday. I don't know if you can hear it, but apparently everybody around here wants to do beautification and yard work outside as we tape. But, man, we are here. This gentleman to my right, this is young Triza Flock of Flame, a.k.a. Pod Strickland.
Potty Rich.
I'm over here, man. I'm just trying to get it off the rebound like Dennis Podman. You feel me? You know, we're gonna get it going on, man. Let's see who's up in here, man. Triza joined. Nice to have you, bro.
How is this happening? I'm not on it.
Apparently you are. Apparently you are.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
From what it says right there.
Is that from earlier?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, I hope so.
Maybe could be. As I said, Billboard Hitmakers in the building. All right, so I'm about to get on my disclosure thing as soon as we get straight.
All right, my bad.
Who else is in this joint? Isaac, what up? Isaac, you got that email coming to you, bro? Yep. Yo, I need a producer. Well, you just happen to be in a chat room or a podcast with a ton of producers. So, holla at some of these good gentlemen and ladies. You feel me? Justified Music, what up?
PayPal ready.
Yeah, had the PayPal ready. Nobody in here is accepting Cheetos as payments. You feel me? All right.
Pay these hard-working ladies and gentlemen in here.
In Chicago for the weekend. What up, young Wenzo in Chicago?
Oh, snap. Wenzo, Miss All-Star?
That's a fact. Yeah. Okay. Hive Mind is in the building. Yeah, we're going to run through these names real quick. I feel like I got a lot to talk about, even though we have no topics. I still got a whole lot to talk about.
I'm glad, because...
I'm just stalling while Triza gets ready. That's all I'm doing. I'm just stalling.
I feel like I did all this stuff and then none of it worked once we turn on the cameras.
Hello, governor.
Hello, governor.
Young Zulu child's in the building. Hello, governor. My man's is gov. My wife is love.
I still gotta watch. What is it, Top Boy?
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
That's the Drake executive producer. It's like a UK.
Yeah. That's what's up. All right, what's good, fam? What's good?
Yo, shout out to the dude who be commenting like, "I like the podcast," but the dude, why is he always on the phone? Because I'm reading the damn chat. Watch the show.
Oh yeah.
That joint, I was irritated.
I saw that joint. I was like, oh, Tristan's gonna read this later. He's gonna have some words for you.
I was irritated. I was like, oh, bro, if you don't get up out of here.
I was like, yo, I'll put my little comment here, but I'm pretty sure the guy on the phone is gonna chime in and kind of set you straight.
I was a little heated about that one. I ain't gonna front.
Oh, Zulu Child said 808.3 is perfect timing, bro. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna get right into that. In case you don't know, me and Young Realistic Productions released the 808 Formula 3 today on this most special Valentine's Day. Let me tell you something. The 808 Formula 3 is 88 808s.
God.
You see what we did there. First of all, you're not getting 88 808s anywhere. 88 different 808s.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, they don't sound the same. Also, we included MIDI loops for the 808s. Also, we included chord progressions that go with the MIDI loops for the 808s. Also, we included, for the first 100 buyers, a whole melodic sound pack of R&B melodies with stems and melodies because it came out on Valentine's Day. The bonus kit is called Love Sick, and it's, get this, 14 different melodies with the stems, because today is 214. You feel me?
It's a whole heap of sounds.
A whole heap of sounds.
Sounds.
Yeah, so cop the 808 Formula 3 today. You get 88 808s, you get 20 or 21 808 loops, you get chord progressions. You also get an R&B melody loop with stems and MIDI of 14 incredible joints. Man, listen, it's a lot going down today. If you have the 808 Formula 1 and the 808 Formula 2, you know it just keeps growing. It just keeps getting better and better and better. And damn it, you need to cop that because it's amazing. And I'm finna use all them joints myself.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
After you get them joints,
what's on the agenda?
you head to the producer kit, right? You're going to get that power level. Asian melody loops
Konnichiwa.
with the
Sorry.
Ni hao. With the stems and with the MIDI, which will match perfectly with the 808 Formula 3. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And we'll have it done this weekend. It's done. I just got to get the final sweep through. But Producer Power Summit, April 18th in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be a lot of people. These tickets are going to sell. Last year, we sold out all the VIP tickets.
Quick.
All the premium experience, the cook-up tickets.
Indeed, we did.
We sold those first.
Yes.
Those tickets went away before the general admission. I'm thinking people going to get the general admission. We're going to have a hard time. No, it was the complete opposite. The higher value tickets, people really want to get in the studio and cook up with us.
Facts.
And then we had Beats by Jay Black in there cooking up with us.
Woo! Everybody
We
was
had
in there.
Young
Busy was in there.
Yeah, Busy Works Beats was in there.
Yeah,
so it was
yeah.
a dope little session. So we bringing that back. The Power Summit is going to be on April 18th. I'm excited. The panel is going to be fire.
Yes, sir.
If you want feedback on your beats live,
Yes,
in
sir.
person.
Man, I got to announce our special guest in the building. We got Diego Ave in the building.
Hey, broski, what up?
You know it. We got Larry O in the building.
You get me.
Man, hold on. I'm pretty sure we got some other special people in the building too, man. But so I feel like even though I ain't gonna lie, we have no topics. I feel like I have a lot to talk about today.
Shit, let's get to it.
Oh, we got a lot. So what do y'all want to hear about first? Do you want to hear about tequila first?
Or Jameson.
Yeah.
I wish you could talk about your week. Oracle just explained to me his week, and I'm just like, damn, bro.
Okay, yeah. Oh, all right. Let's start. How was your week?
I mean, it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? It was very chill. I did a lot of work, handling the other business stuff. I was really working on the live show. That's pretty much my week, was wrapping up that stuff.
I'm happy you spent a lot of time doing that because now we ready. We
ready
to get these tickets out, bro.
Yeah, so I had to make the page for that, and it's pretty chill. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Shout out to whoever just bought that.
Yeah. So I didn't do too much, but you, on the other hand.
Oh yeah.
So you had a pretty exciting week. I don't know if you could talk about it, but
no, I can't.
Yeah, but just take my word for it. It's lit. It involves a lot of legends and a lot of dopeness.
So hey, shout out to whoever this cop. Yo, it's copy. 808 Formula 3 is going ham sandwich.
Hammer.
All right. So my week was it was spectacular. Number one, I got to get up with the first good old friend that I haven't seen in a long time. We talk about him a lot on the show. Hannon Lane. Great VA producer, man. Shout out to Hannon. He might actually be in here, man. Look out for Hannon in here. His handle is actually Hannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him, right? Yeah, so shout out to Hannon Lane, man. It was good to get up with him. Also, a couple times this week, I got to get up with Missy. Good old Missy Misdemeanor Elliot, man.
You gotta hit all the.
Yeah, you gotta hit all the sounds for Missy. Yeah, that's a fact,
legend.
man. I hadn't gotten up with Missy in a long time, man. It was really, really good catching up with her. Talked about a lot, did a lot, man. She is, some people are in Hall of Fames for a reason, man. She's a different.
Oh yeah,
she's a different type of person. Bro.
That's a different era when you talk about Missy.
Yeah. I mean, just great energy, great ideas, great stories, great everything, man. So
I feel like Missy is in the top of artists.
Yes.
Top visual artists as far as videos and what she's created.
Yes.
Top songwriters.
Yes.
And then I feel like an underrated producer.
Bro, you have no idea. Yeah.
I feel like Missy got some hits.
Yeah.
She's produced.
Yeah, she has. And she's responsible for a lot of great groups, a lot of great hits, man. So just shout out to Missy. And also, on top of being such a great person and a great spirit, whenever you see her, you feel like you're hanging out with family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially being from Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
You just feel like you're around your Virginia family, like your cousin or something. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to Missy, man. Shout out to Hannon. It was great getting up with y'all this week, and and all the other get-ups that are to come, like,
And all the other.
in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, also, yesterday I got up with Steven from Cymatics. Yeah, hung out with Steven. I did the Cymatics podcast.
Hey.
I didn't get to meet Drew. Drew wasn't
man.
there.
Well, Drew is elusive, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think me and Drew really meshed, because he's an introverted type of guy.
Because at the last drink, we were looking for Drew.
Yeah,
that was
Drew,
the thing. We
Drew
was at the
was in the
Cymatics
cut.
event. We was like, where Drew at?
Yep, Steven the bro. Yeah, of course, Larry O. Those Larry O peoples and everything. But yeah, I went over to Steven's, man. I did the podcast. It was great. I was supposed to be there for like an hour and a half. I ended up staying for like 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 11 hours. Just chopping it up, man. He's a wealth of knowledge, good people, and it was just amazing, man. So I'm going to get back up with him ASAP, really soon. Also, I had a great week talking to Tim, young Timbo. I don't know, man. It's been an interesting week.
I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's because of podcast clips. I feel like them podcast clips put different energy in the atmosphere.
I'm gonna say that.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. I feel like when we putting the clips out there, it gets a little crazy. The phone starts ringing a little different.
That's a fact. Shout out again to our podcast team, man, for sure. But yeah, it's just been a really great week, man. I'm excited.
Shout out to Sean Garrett. Every time I post a clip, he always posts mad love about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean Garrett.
Every time I post a clip, he's posting mad love about the clips. We got to get him on. That would be a good one.
Oh, that would be really
That would be a
good.
great one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to make that happen.
Facts.
All right.
Yeah. By the way, I hope I wasn't too spicy on the Cymatics interview. It'll be coming out soon, but I was really spicy on that joint yesterday. I've been spicy all week, man. I was spicy when I was hanging out with Missy. I was spicy when I was talking to Tim. I just been spicy all week, bro.
Did you see the interview, the finished version?
No.
Oh yeah.
Well, I saw some of it.
It's spicy.
No,
But I cut out a little piece of the spice just to keep it a little mystery to it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
good. I gotta see it.
Yeah, so
Because I was spicy on there.
Yeah, you was real spicy.
I was talking to you. How can I not be spicy? I'm talking to you.
I interviewed SoundOracle, right, from our YouTube channel. If y'all have it, go check it out. And I think Oracle forgot that I was doing an interview for YouTube.
I did.
He made a joke. I was like, "Oh my god!" So I had to like kind of cut that one out a little bit.
I've been having a spicy week, bro.
Yeah, but I made it work. You won't get canceled off of that one. That was your career's still intact, bro. I looked out.
Everybody thought I was going to get canceled this week. Nope.
Take that.
Better luck next week.
Bad boy.
That's a fact, man.
Let's see. Living Legend Beat says aspiring female multi-platinum producer here. What up, y'all? I like that. I like that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so the word aspiring had a lot to do with it.
Yeah. And I like that, she knows the vision. She know where she going.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To get somewhere, you got to know where you're going.
That's a fact.
I like it.
Zulu Child said, hey, spice these niggas, Oracle, man. I'm trying. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Obey.
I ain't gonna lie. Since we have no topics, this is just a free-for-all type of podcast. I'm not gonna lie. I watch people do interviews, and they be spicy as they want to be. And it be all good. Mm-hmm. The second I get mild salsa, people want to come for me like, oh, man. Hey, that thing you said, with the A instead of an ER type, like it just be.
We done caught strays from other people saying stuff.
Right, I'm like, wait, how everybody else in the world get to be spicy? I get out here, I get to be medium picante.
I want to be Diablo sauce. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have time to be tiptoeing. I think Spice Boys. Spice Boys for the year, because I hate it. We're spicy gentlemen.
You scary, I'm sporty.
Hey, whatever. Hey man, I'll be posh. Oh my gosh, I don't care.
Shout out to Spice Girls too, bro. When I was a kid, you couldn't tell me I wasn't about to marry Mel B, dog.
Oh yeah, then Eddie was like Sade.
Yeah,
Sade.
In my head, me and Mel B was a thing.
Yes. Where's the SoundOracle interview posted? It's not even out yet. I just did it yesterday. So if you're talking about wait. If you talk about the Soundmatic one, it's not out yet. If you talk about the one I did with Young Triza, which I'm sure was the spiciest of the spicy, that's on his YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably about to get taken down in about 48 hours. So you should go check it out.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah, you should go check that thing out.
Let's see. Ace Nuno says, what's good, fam? Gotta grab that new kit. Yes, sir. Please. SoundOracle.net.
Go get it. And speaking of which, HiveMind says, Triza, I'm copping Power Level tonight. I'm going to brainstorm an instrumental album for it. Hey!
Shout out to HiveMind got something going on, bro.
HiveMind is a genius.
Smart.
And he's a genius in a way that I like to see geniuses, in the fact that here's something that exists. I'm going to take it and turn it into something not reinventing the wheel, just making a better wheel. Mm-hmm. He also sent me a video, a little gift from New York, showing me the snow, because I posted the snow when we got here on Saturday. Yeah. I was excited.
He was like, this the real snow.
Yeah. He was like, you can keep that shit. I was like, yo, send me a day and a half of snow down here, and I'm good. You can keep the rest of that shit, but...
First of all, Atlanta is like bipolar.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me tell you why. So, it snowed, right? So, I'm looking at my Instagram. Everybody got snow. I live in Midtown. No snow. Nothing, bro. Nothing happened.
For real?
So, I was confused. Like,
you got zero?
Zero, bro. And so, I had to come out your way.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you hit me that night.
It's a playground thing it's like an indoor playground for my daughter. So I'm like, I'm gonna take her out there. It's fun, like slides and stuff. So I drop it's like an hour drive from my crib.
Right.
I drive out here. It's like closed because of weather. So I'm pissed that I drove an hour, and it snowed everywhere out here.
And it was mad foggy that night.
Oh, bro, it looked like one of them horror movies where somebody's about to come out the woods and grass.
Yeah. I did notice I moved to the place like where you would see the news. And you wouldn't get snow, but there'd be certain places that always get snow. I moved to one of those places.
Yeah.
So
you would think you lived in the mountains or something.
I feel like I do live in the mountains.
And then it was 74 degrees, and then it got back cold.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if... Did you hear about this asteroid that's supposed to hit the planet tomorrow? People keep saying NASA said it, but people also said NASA said the broom standing up was a thing, too.
Yeah. NASA ain't had nothing to do with y'all dumbasses with the broom, but...
And the broom's still stand. If you try it today, it still works.
Yeah. The broom's gonna stand. They said on February 12th. First of all, I didn't know about it until yesterday, and I was like, people were doing what with who?
I was so confused. I kept going on Instagram seeing brooms. I'm like, what the hell are people doing? Are y'all cleaning? Is this spring cleaning already?
I tell you what's standing up. The damn 808 Formula 3 is standing up. NASA said cop that because y'all crazy. Y'all paying too much attention to.
That's what we need to put out a post. NASA said step your drum game up. NASA said y'all drums is weak as hell.
Hold on. Zulu Child said, I'm sure these spicy niggas be getting hella heat, but they just don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm finna be there, man. I don't even care, man. Spice Boys!
Hey.
Spice Boys.
Don't tell me what you want with your...
Mel B would still get it. That is true, but she's not giving it away. Vanilla Spice.
HiveMind said, damn, chord progressions, damn, I'm gonna have to get 808, Formula 3, and Power Level.
Listen, man.
Hey.
I don't see why not.
Hey, I think that's the smart move.
That's like saying I gotta brush up on my English and my math. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is Diego. First of all, Diego says happy ending loops.
He's a different type.
Yeah, I can't stand this.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Bro, it's a YouTube channel. It still has nothing to do with making beats. It's like my favorite YouTube channel. It's this really like random white guy, little chunky white guy, but he speaks fluent Chinese. It's this language called Fujianese. He speaks Korean, so he'll go to restaurants and just like randomly.
Oh, I know he be blowing it.
And they look so amazed at him, like it's the best thing ever, bro.
They're like, oh, young Jonah Hill.
Oh, he went and got his nails done. They was talking Cash Money shit about him. And he's like, you know, I speak fluent, and starts talking, and the lady's like,
Yeah, I don't speak but I speak what you were speaking a minute ago. H2O asked, said, man, I'm a little late, but I hope I didn't miss much. No, you did not, sir. You caught everything. You caught almost everything except for the weekend wrap up.
We'll see. Mr. Dirtfinger says, what's good? What's good, my bro?
Damn, what's up, Mr. Dirtfinger? Just trying to hear your beats.
He sound like he digging in the crates.
Yeah.
Hey, he sound like he got all the samples.
Oh, that's a fact.
Let's see, I'm drinking tequila with my girlfriend tonight. Hey, y'all got...
Oh, yeah.
Make sure y'all, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, you love faces.
Yeah.
But, by the way,
face.
so let's talk about tequila.
Tequila Mockingbird?
Tequila Mockingbird. I actually had tequila today. For the first time in many, many months.
We had slowed down with the drinking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I actually stopped drinking.
But I'm back.
Since September. But today
I had time, cuz.
Yeah, facts. Today I had a little tequila, so a little saucy. But I will say this. I was saucy around 1:45. Let me tell you something about tequila. I don't know how many people there are 35 or over. Once you hit 35, tequila works like this. You are awesome in the life of the party as long as you're drinking tequila. If 40 minutes goes by, shout out to whoever this purchased. If 40 minutes goes by and you stop drinking tequila,
oh, it's a wrap.
Oh, Sleepy Town tea.
That should turn to chamomile in your stomach.
Yeah. But shout out to the K-Cups and the Starbucks coffee I had up there. Otherwise, I would put this seat back and y'all be talking to Triza till 6 o'clock.
Y'all want that, because I'm going to talk about the Franchise Boys album. I ain't gonna front. I went and listened to the Franchise Boys album the other day.
Why?
I was in a mood. I just wanted to hear something, and it was terrible. It was terrible. Other than White Tea and those it was terrible. Crime Mob album still kind of good though.
That's how I feel when I watch A Different World. If I ever try to watch A Different World or Living Single, I'm like,
this was horrible.
What did I see in this again?
And speaking of like getting older, bro, I hope people ain't listening. I'm gonna get fussed at. But other day I was like, I can still do a backflip.
Oh shit!
Did a backflip, landed. That was good, dog. I woke up this morning, I could barely walk. Yo, my knee was hurting, dog. I was like, yo, what is going on?
Damn, Jerry.
Hey, hold on for myself.
We need some milk.
You needed some milk, cuz.
Yeah, I'm vegan though, but you get the picture.
Yeah. Young skimmy.
Young CR the show. What up, man? Let's see. Larry O says, gotta look into that event in April, trying to make it down for that. Yo, we would love to have you on the panel.
Man, Larry, come through. You gotta be on the other side.
Yeah,
you're not in the crowd. You gotta be on the other side on the panel, bro.
You gotta drop some gems.
Yeah,
we
Larry.
need that.
Larry's full of gems, man.
Yeah.
I feel like young Larry's a K Jeweler's unto himself.
Oh, his Instagram got some plays from me, bro. Because I've been using FL, right? So other day I was like, how do I figure out if my 808 is in tune?
Yeah,
bro, I was like, I know who got the answer.
That's a fact.
I knew, and I was like, it's on his Instagram. It's about 2 swipes away.
That's a fact. Shout out to Larry.
Figured it out. Shout out to Larry.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, Missy. Yeah, Missy's the icon.
Yes, indeed, man. Yo, yeah. Shout out to Missy, man. Like I said, it's always good seeing her, man.
See, law of attraction facts, please. Shout out to Justified, first of all.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta. How far do you believe in like the secret and law of attraction?
I believe there's something to it, but I also don't go zodiac sign level with shit.
I just feel like The Secret, the movie, was a little too. It's like, all you do is you believe.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
You can get this.
Get up off your ass and do something. Listen, all right. So here's how it goes. The Secret is also. You ever heard people say, "It's in God's hands now"? Like all that stuff to me kind of true, but I believe you got to meet this shit halfway, bro.
Yeah, you definitely.
Like, yeah, something could be out there looking out for you and making things happen, but you should get up off your ass and meet it halfway. Don't just sit there and be like, well, I'll just wait for the blessing or the secret or the what. Man, if you don't get your ass up and do something and stop being lazy as hell, go do something. Get some business about yourself.
Somebody's name, we're going to give an award for a great name.
Oh, what's that?
Tommy Trillwigger.
Whoa! Wow,
I ain't
that's dope on a lot of different levels.
I'm kind of impressed by that one. I'm not even gonna...
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a little racist, but if you said it,
a little spicy, you know.
I like it's very. Whoa! Spend some time. He spent some time.
Yeah, he thought about that one.
Yeah, facts though.
See, I'm sure these spicy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm talking about the Triza joint. Oh, it's on my YouTube. If y'all haven't joined the mailing list, I sent it out.
I gotta watch. You know what? No, I don't. I've never watched interviews that I'm in, and I definitely am not.
Oh, this was fire though, because I was ODing because I wanted to put the green screen.
Was you able to do what you said?
Oh, it's fire.
Oh, I gotta see it.
It's
now.
fire. It's almost like watching a movie with an interview. So it's like when you talk about, say, for example, Tony Stark, you see. It's fire. It's fire. So y'all got
picture me mentioning Tony Stark.
You can't let this episode flop because I spent mad time editing this shit. So
after the show, everybody go to Triza's YouTube and watch the SoundOracle interview, please.
Yes. Let's see. Last week I asked about a beat battle tips and ended up winning a dope chair from SoundOracle. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I was sitting on before. That's Ferg Beats.
Yo, shout out to Ferg Beats, man. God, hold on, man. You get the all that.
That's a good laugh.
Shout out to Ferg Beats, man, for winning the Oracle chair. He won one of these joints. He said he don't know what he was sitting on before. I feel like it's the jersey of chairs. Remember when jerseys were out? I was like, what the hell type of shirt do I wear before jerseys?
And these shirts is fire, bro. People don't get to see the full extent
of
they
got the leg rest, and then they go all the way back flat out. Like, actually, technically, this could be like your twin bed if you wanted it to. Yeah. It just spins around.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Ferg Beats, man. I'm happy you enjoying the chair, man. Maybe more chair giveaways to come. If y'all would like to see a chair giveaway, or if you'd like to win one of these chairs, please spam some hearts.
See who pulled out their old Jeezy tall tees. You remember when it became Band of Snowman?
Yeah.
Bro, we would get suspended from school if you wore them shirts. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah, those are the Mr. Officer, I'm not doing nothing shirts.
Yeah. I'm not trapping, sir.
Facts. Hold on, Triza. I listened to Franchise Boy Oracle. Why? Yeah, I definitely did. I was like, wait, what?
Because you and Richard was doing that podcast, and y'all was talking about eras, like your era of music, and I brought up crunk music, and y'all was like, why?
Yes,
but that's my era, bro. Like,
that is one of the most amazing things about you to me, that your era is the 2005-ish crunk era. I respect it, but I'm just like, wow.
You know, it's crazy. I was playing 2K with my brother yesterday, right? He was listening to Griselda.
Yeah.
And it took me back to that era, but it was just like, this is not for me. I like it. I respect it, but it's just, I wouldn't listen to it on the daily.
Griselda is like, I want to go back to the boom bap era, but can you please turn it up a million?
Yo,
it's more boom bap than the boom bap era.
I'm like, where the drums at?
Oh, drums? No, you getting the sample, and you getting the lyrics that sound like I'm making these shits up as I go along.
Yeah, I love the ad-libs, though.
Oh, boom, 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 boom. Best ad-libs in the game.
Yeah, I go for it. He was listening to something, and it sounded like a music. It sounded like the Brady Bunch they sampled. It was a wild sample. I was like, I would have never... No changes in the beat.
I want to work with Griselda, man. I think I got some shit for them. Just like loading up something and being like, I feel like I got like 8 albums for Griselda, in 2 months worth of samples.
You ain't even got to put no drums on. Just press the loop.
There you go, loop. I got a lot.
A lot of shit. If anybody had the Griselda ammo,
I got it.
Oracle hitting the pass. Boom, 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 boom.
Somebody hooked me up. Somebody said, bro, we can't do what we used to. Yeah, that's a fact, man. Yeah. Tequila. She's a hell of a mistress. Speaking of mistresses, it's Valentine's Day. This is not really music related. You don't have to really out yourself, but I wonder how many dudes out here got like more than one girl, like in the chat. And if so, you ain't gotta say nothing. Just like spam 2 hearts.
Yeah, just wink 3 times.
How's your day going? Like, what are you doing today? How are you working this out?
Work.
How are you?
That's too much work.
Duh. So, last week I'm talking about. I'm not a Valentine's Day guy. I'm like, yo, what do you want to do for Valentine's Day? What do you want? She's like, oh, nothing. I'm like, bet. All right, cool. So this morning, of course, she's like, oh, maybe we can go to lunch. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we hit a Papados for lunch.
Ooh, did you get the Grand Hennessy?
So wait, she's like, I'm like, yo, all right, I got the podcast, so we only doing like a 20-minute wait at the most. She's like, wait, ain't gonna be no wait. Friday. We pull up, parking lot, pack. Yeah, I was like, oh, you underestimating Valentine's. Yeah. We've been married so long, you underestimate the power of Valentine's Day.
If you ain't got a reservation,
right,
it's a wrap.
So I'm like, how are you people able? How so many people able to be off work to where it's an hour-long wait at lunch at Papados? Right. And I'm like, oh, this the dudes that got the. I'm gonna take one shorty to lunch and then I'm gonna hit dinner with somebody else. So anyway, saying all that to say, if it's any of you niggas in the chat, how are you doing today? How are you working this out? I just like to know how you working it out, man.
Who from Airbnb is messages?
Hey, who?
Money.
Yeah. Not at all. but yeah, I'm like, yeah. So anyway, it's a dangerous day, man. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Yeah, it's cold world, no blanket out here.
Yeah, have 4 spares because she gonna flatten all your tires.
See, where you guys live? Yo, we are in ATL, shawty.
Shawty.
She's 5'2", and I want you.
Facts.
Did you see what Lloyd finally settled that?
5'2", I assume.
She's 5'2".
Yeah.
But that's what I always thought it was.
Yeah, why would it be she's fine too? That don't even, in context, that didn't even make sense.
I need to ask, whatchamacallit, Jasper. He would know.
Yeah. Somebody said what that 808 formula hitting for sounds cool, man. Go to SoundOracle.net because what you're asking is dope, but you're also neglecting the fact that you get lovesick with it, which is a whole nother beast of an animal, of a critter. So hit SoundOracle.net, man. Check all that shit out, man. You'll be pleasantly surprised what's available for you.
And I'm pretty sure that Realistic got a nice little video up there.
Oh, Realistic is going in, man. In case y'all don't know, man, Realistic has become my PA, which is production assistant, man. So yeah, we going harder than ever in.
Shout out to Realistic, the guy making our lives much easier.
Oh,
man,
facts though,
man.
Sir. Shout out there, man.
Realistic, when them people, I'm just like, every time I gotta give it up, man. I appreciate you, bro, because you make our life. You know what I mean? The clips with everything you do, man. The mixing, bro. Thank you,
man. So we have teams, but this week I've been exposed to a whole new level of teamery, and we do great, but there are a lot of areas that we can improve in, man.
We stepping it
up. My goal, and they asked me on the Cymatics podcast yesterday what my goal is, and my goal, honestly, and I'll share that with y'all in case y'all haven't heard it. My goal is to not do shit ever. My goal is to be bored. I've never been bored. Since I was a kid, I have never been bored. I want to have things running so smooth that I am bored. That's my goal, to be bored and not do a damn thing. Because, of course, if that point ever came, I would just find something else to get into and then go for the same goal all over again. But that's my goal, man. Not do shit. Not do a thing.
I'm not mad. You're going to be one of those guys I'm making $5,000 while I'm sitting at the beach.
Yes!
Yeah, okay.
That is it. Because if you can do that, that means that you worked your ass off to really build a bulletproof, future-proof business, system, a team, all of that stuff. And that means other people are making great livings and becoming leaders off of something that you built, and they can aspire to do what they want to do.
They're making money.
Bruh, I don't want to do nothing.
That's real.
I'm not gonna lie. So every day I wake up and I do the most I can until I can't stay up anymore, just in hopes that one day I can do absolutely nothing.
And then just to repeat the cycle.
As a fact, yeah, and just start all over again.
I'm not mad.
Yep.
1800 silver is my main drink. Whiskey old fashioned second.
Hey, nice.
My type of person.
Nice.
What y'all know about that old Manhattan?
Shout out Winzo, man.
You alright with me, Winzo?
Yeah, Winslow becomes more and more alright every show.
Right.
Started out super alright, but just getting more and more
Alright
alright.
with me.
Yeah.
Oh, Justified said, are the tickets available yet? Not yet. The website is done. I made a rookie marketing mistake. I thought when you bought a domain that it was available immediately. It takes 24 to 48 hours. I didn't realize that. So last night I set up everything, got everything. I'm like, all right, we could talk about it on the show. No, that joint ain't working yet.
Sorry. Gotta wait the weekend.
Yeah, so it should be tomorrow, Sunday, Monday-ish. It's done. It's just I'm gonna get Oracle to give the final approval.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then we on the way.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be off to the races in no time.
Dope setup, man. Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Holy shit, I caught a live show. Yes, you did, man. Welcome, man. We got some Jameson for you. Pour up.
Pull up. Crump being your error makes so much sense. Hold on. No, not Crump. Not the clowning. Not the
Crump.
I mean, it is my era, but I didn't grow up on Crump.
Right.
Crunk with the Little John drinking out of
the
gasoline.
gas can?
Yeah. When I moved to Atlanta and that wasn't happening, I was low key a little disappointed. The first time I came to Atlanta, I saw it.
You expect to see Mad Gas Can?
Yeah, the first time I came to Atlanta, I saw it. The first time I came to Atlanta, it was the most crazy thing ever because I was on a band trip. I was still in high school. Like, we saw, like, this is when Morris Brown and, like, Spellman, all of them. Morris Brown was still in school.
What's the joint that start with a C that people... Clark?
I went to... I ended up going to Clark.
Joint,
yeah, Morehouse. But Morris Brown closed down. But they was, like, the livest joint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had a cousin that went to Morris Brown and immediately got sent back home because it was too turned.
But I was a little disappointed. But, you know.
Yeah. So did you come to Atlanta, like... Walk into a shell, like, give me your finest gas can, please. No, and fill it with champagne.
Our first time, me and Just Be Man, no, DJ, I don't know if he's in here. We met Shawty Low.
What? Did y'all meet Soulja Boy too?
That was before. That was on some other stuff. We were cool with. I don't want to get into the story of how I would lie to get. It sounds terrible, but I would basically finesse. If you had a sidekick, I could guess your email address.
It's to be shamed.
Yeah, I mean, this is 2005, 2006. So I would guess people's sidekicks and then network with them and act like I knew them. So I'd be like, yo, we met somewhere, and then we got cool with mad people off of that, which is terrible. But I'm from a small town with like 9,000 people. That's the only way we could have got out there. You know what I mean?
Just had to clean up too. I'm from a small town, man.
Hey man, I had to do what I had to do to get where I needed to get. But no, we had went to a McDonald's and there was a studio across the street, and it was Shawty Low.
Damn.
R.I.P. Shawty Low.
That's a crazy fact. Yeah, that song was my shit, bro.
Hello.
Oh, that song was hard, bro.
I can't believe he tried me with the crump. I'm just over here with the clown paint on.
Yeah. Oh, my man Jerry Nova's in here, man. I can't believe you still have that ringtone. Yes, I have the Erykah Badu song. What song is that? I forgot the name of the song, but I have an Erykah Badu joint as my ringtone, as I've had since 2005 or 6. And Madlib produced that, I believe. So
did you get an Erykah Badu candle?
No. I just want to meet Erykah Badu one day.
I was sitting there trying to figure out if my girl would get mad if I bought one of those candles.
Yeah, she would. The what's it called? Pussy? Pussy. It's called Pussy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is.
She said, what was it, Gwyneth Paltrow? I raised you. I see your candle.
Do you know it's a oil called Pussy?
Oh yeah. It's
like Egyptian
like
musk
amber white
and all that. Yeah. But I would like to sniff that candle.
Soda Thief says, hey, I need a producer tag. Any thoughts?
What you got, bro?
Good sir. Go to the producer. How I mess up my own thing? How I mess up my own company? TheProducerKit.com. Look.
You need some milk.
Go to TheProducerKit.com. We got, if you want a male vocalist, female vocalist, trained engineer, super fire. We'll add all the sauce to it so you get a couple options. Yeah, get you a tag.
Facts. Jerry Nova said complete silence to his question. No, I answered your question, brother. Yes, I still have that ringtone since Heat Studios.
Hey, shout out to Hotman. He says, I got one amazing. Shout out to Quintino.
Yeah, somebody else got one recently too.
Oh, them tags been going up.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Quintino too.
Yeah. All right, I feel like I'm behind. We behind in the chat, man.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Shout out to Realistic for real. He puts the real in realistic. Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah. Shout out to really. He has a clone. That man is there for everybody. That is a fact, man. Some people work hard. All right, so I guess that could be a topic on a show where we have no topics. Here's the thing. When you get an opportunity to do something for somebody that you respect, or just a good opportunity in general, show up and show out. Add as much value as you possibly can. And that's the thing. With Realistic, it kind of reminds me of how I was when I started working with Tim and working with Polo. I was a producer and all that type of stuff, but they're like, yo, you're a sound designer. I love your sounds. Can you be a sound designer? I'm like, bet. I'm here to be the best fucking sound designer I could be. I do other stuff too, but no. I'm here to take a great thing and see if I can make that greater and add value to the point where you come around to me and you ask me, what else can you do? Right. What else do you offer? Or I heard you do such and such and such. Not being needy. See, a lot of people get an opportunity. They do what they're brought in to do for one day, and then they immediately start pitching other shit that nobody asked about. And stuff. Right. Yeah. Well, people have to see that you are valuable, that you are what's needed for the time. And then once you show that you are so valuable, people are like, yo, first of all, I don't want you to go anywhere. Secondly, what else what else can you do? Because you're so amazing at the 1, 2, 3 things that you're here doing. Like, wow, what else can you do? Boom, you can do that. All right, boom, let's get into this. Boom, you can do that. Let's get into this. That is how I did all of my situations with all the great opportunities I was offered, and I always look for that from other people. Another thing that I want to add to that is yesterday I was on the show. We were talking about what turns people off from other people, and it's a neediness.
Oh yeah.
Some producers have such a neediness about them because you immediately come in and you just soliciting what people can do for you.
Exactly.
And you fail to even illustrate where you can add any value to anybody else's situation. And when people smell or feel that neediness, they get away from you. People are attracted to confident people. The only way you can become confident in what you're doing is that you're so good at it that you can't wait to pull up on a motherfucker to be like, yo, let me show you what I can do. I know what you're doing. I can make that 1,000,000 times better. You think that you're right. You think that you're operating at 100% capacity. Let me show you that I can make that 200% capacity. Right. You know what I mean? But no, most people pull up like, what you need me to do? They do half of the job and then be like, hey, by the way, man.
You know I got these beats here, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, then nobody asks you about that. So, man, just salute to the people that add value. Salute to the people that are really about their job. Salute to the people that are so good at what they do. They know they can add value, and they're very confident when they pull up. And those are the people that get ahead in life. And this week, for me, has been nothing but an illustration for that. Because all the people I've been building with, I met at a point where I had nothing. But all I had was a willingness to add value to whatever their situation was. And fucking 12 years later, these people are, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I know you the person for it because, boom, I know you since back in the day.
It's really that you're consistent and reliable. So they know it's like, all right, if I need something done right, I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up and I'm going to show out. Still about that. Everywhere I go out, I'm going to show out.
Facts.
That's my era, not Crump.
Crump, Professor Crump with a P.
I'm talking Travis Porter. You know what I mean? Come on, put some respect on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you think about trading a beat to an up and coming artist for a feature instead of paying for a feature?
Wait, what? Run that
so
down?
It's basically saying like if it's an up and coming artist. Instead of making them pay for a beat, you put it out and then y'all split it back in. I think it's smart. If you believe in the key is you got to believe in the person.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I think that's the key.
And also the key is make sure there's some back end.
Yeah. That's another thing people don't talk about. The back end is a little tricky situation.
Dog. We can get into that.
Yeah.
I think Realistic said something here. Hold on. Let me scroll down. I thought he did. It's way at the end though.
We got somebody here trying to hate. How you hating outside the club?
Man, get your ass out of here, man.
Classic. What up, man?
Hey, Classic.
Shout out to Classic. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the whole Classic. Is it an army? Better yet, a navy?
Yeah. Kidnap your baby, spit at your lady.
Shout
Is it kidnap your lady and spit at your baby? Either way, it's disrespectful.
That's
Very
either
disrespectful.
way.
Very disrespectful.
Simba got it. What up, bro? Yo, shout out to Simba. Again, we talked about people like Realistic. I
Yes.
throw Simba in that same loop of just helping out, doing the work, you know what I mean? Getting in there.
So Realistic says, and this is very good. I always told myself if I ever got the opportunity, I was going to make the most of that opportunity, and I was going to and I was going to be ready for that opportunity. And damn it,
I was ready.
And grateful for the opportunity you gave me, Oracle. Hey, my man, you are ready. You already know we building, and you already know what it is, bro. You already know.
Realistic, that dude you pick up on your team like, oh yeah, and then he just killing threes.
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah.
Like, wait, I didn't expect this.
Yeah, picking him. Yep.
You know, pick and roll master.
That's a fact.
That's Realistic. Let's see. Highmon says, by the way, a producer from the Detroit area hired me to run his beat store for him. I listened to his to this advice and built the relationship for a year. He ended up calling me and offering me. I guess I missed a part, but he does videos for Bizarre from D12 and others. His business got so busy he needed to expand.
There you go. See, that's what it is. And you got to, because it's going to be people that come to top of mind because they showed up. For instance, half the people I was with this week is because somebody's like, boom, I need some. By the way, you know who we should call? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's your job to be that guy like, ooh, you know who would kill this?
Yep, because once you get in the door, you leave such a lasting impression that when those opportunities come back around, people are like, yo, I know the perfect person to call. Or when somebody's like, yo, do you know somebody that's reliable that can do X, Y, Z and kill it? They're going to be like, yo, I know exactly who to call. Yep.
Gotta get that circle right.
That's a fact.
Let's see. Did any new equipment come out?
Wait. Something came out, but I want to talk about, again, the MPC one. First of all, I don't think anybody gives a shit about the MPC one at this point.
It's a weird space with hardware, I feel like.
It is, and I think it's not a necessity, but if you don't have an MPC and you want to cop an MPC, I would get that joint. I'm not going to lie. I want to get one, but I'm about to buy a new computer. I only got room for one piece of new hardware in my life, and I realized I really want to get a new computer.
Is it literal room? Because you have so much equipment.
Literal and figurative room. I'm not going to lie. And I've been stalling. And I said I was going to buy a new computer on Monday.
Y'all got to understand. This, what y'all see, is one section of Oracle's equipment. This is one. It's an NPC over there. In the back, it's got it's a whole guitar center. It's Guitar Center and Sam Ash.
It's computers back there.
He got computers, monitors,
speakers,
tape machines,
MIDI controllers. A lot of tape machines, MIDI controllers, machines. I got like 5 machines back in that joint. It's a lot going on. I said I was gonna buy a computer on Monday, bro, but I've been going back and forth between like 3 different models, and I'm like, all right. And I keep looking at the joint like, yo, if I order today, I can get it by Thursday. I can get it by Friday. I still haven't gotten one yet.
What do you think the holdup is?
It's not one machine that has exactly everything I want for my price point. So here's where I'm at with computers. I want something that is, and this is my immediate list because this is my current favorite computer I have. It's that plus one more thing. So I want it to be at least 32 gigs of RAM. It has to be touchscreen. It has to be a convertible. It has to be black. It has to have at least
racist.
It has to have at least 1 or 2 terabytes SSD and a 2 terabyte HDD hard drive, and it has to have at least 3 USB ports. I have 3 computers that are really holding it. And it has to be within $1,600 because I'm a Windows person and I know what I want. I can go.
Don't go there.
Easily, I'm not going there with Mac, but I know easily over the $2,000 mark, I could get that. But I'm so savvy with PCs, I know within the $1,600 mark, honestly within the $1,300 mark, I can get all of that. But every computer that I want has all of those things except for one thing. Either it's not a convertible, which is the least of my needs. It may have like a 1 terabyte SSD and a 2 terabyte regular hard drive, but I'm going for the 2 and 2. Or one of them is not touchscreen, so I kind of kicked that off the list because that's important for me. You got to be, even if it's not a convertible, it got to be a touchscreen. But really, everything I picked will do, but I'm just holding out for the perfect one, and I'm hunting around to see the best one I want. And it's also between 3 manufacturers. Amazon, which is the best because of the delivery and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, I have a $50 Amazon gift card I've been holding on to like an old lady holding on to it. I had this gift card for like a year.
I might use it on something.
Yeah, it has to be it's either Amazon, Newegg, which is awesome for ordering computers. If you don't know about Newegg.com, they're great, and their filter for selected computers is amazing. Or Tiger Direct, which has been around for at least 10, 15, 20 years. But they're great too, but their delivery is not so great, and their filters on their pages are not so great. And there's also manufacturers, but I never order anything from the manufacturers because shit takes forever and it'd be maximum price. So I just really been hemming and hawing back and forth. I guess I don't need a new computer as much as I do. But saying all that to say, I'm doing a workshop at South by Southwest, and my computer's been doing a little bit of hanging. So I want to have a new computer before I do South by Southwest. And I'm doing a workshop at Berkeley College of Music on April 3rd, and I want to have a new computer for that too.
Smart. You don't want to get out there and then.
Yeah, I want to be out there with the, platinum Chanel cologne. And
I feel like I remember one time, this was back in the day, you had the desktop joint and it went a little crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I remember them times. You were stressed.
Yeah, I still got that desktop.
For real?
No, I threw it away. My bad. When I moved here, I threw it. I actually threw that shit in the dumpster.
You was stressed. I remember that. You was a little stressed about that, which I get. Anytime you got a computer issue, it's like your baby. You know what I mean? It's like that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
I love how this year I said I'm not going to deal with the trolls. I'm not going to entertain them. But I just love how people will troll, but then be trying to be a part of the conversation.
You fuck out of here, man.
Oh, today ain't the day, cuz the Oracle spicy today.
Oh, Spice Adam. Hold on, what a troll? What a...
No, we'll keep it pushing. I ain't even gonna say. I'm doing the equivalent of somebody fighting and you hold them back. Like, no, don't do it, cuz, don't do it.
Police over there.
Let's see. Check Micro Center because they build customs.
Yeah, see, I don't want to do. I know about Micro Center though. Shout out to Micro Center.
Yeah, Marietta.
Micro Center, yeah. Micro Center is a little known gym. Yeah.
It's a couple companies like. I'm surprised they're still around though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
Like Sam Ash. Every time I see a Sam Ash, I'm like, how are they still in business?
That's a fact.
I've never known anybody that's like, you know what we're gonna do? Pull up the Sam Ash.
Fact.
Even Guitar Center. If someone said Guitar Center went out of business, I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah. Exactly. Hold on. Somebody said 1600 ?
That's the.
Yeah. Slim. You can get all that for $1,300, man. In the Windows PC world, it's so many options. That shit don't cost a lot.
I'm gonna.
1600 is high.
I'm gonna eventually get a PC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eventually get one.
Yeah.
For the crib.
Yeah. Do it. Wait, just so I can say, sounds like a gaming laptop. Yeah. Every computer I want has gaming aspects to it, except I do not require a high-end graphics card. The graphics card really drives up your price. So I often look for a low to mid-tier graphics card. Because, I mean, I'm looking at Ableton and a browser.
It's not heavy on it.
I don't need no crazy graphics card for that.
Fortnite?
Yeah, you better give me some goddamn 1080p.
No Minecraft?
Nah, don't give me no 4. See, when I see I'm also avoiding anything that says 4K display. I don't want that. I don't need that. That's gonna drive up my price by like $400-500.
That's real.
I'm good.
That's real.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to the Lil Wayne album?
No. I haven't listened to a lot of music, but I don't know. Did you?
I heard some of it. I felt like it was too many songs.
Wasn't like 27 songs?
Yeah, it was a lot of songs. I feel like it would be good if they just cut it in half. Like, it would be really good. Wayne is to me, it's like watching Vince Carter play basketball. I'm just happy to see him out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like...
You might not watch the whole game, though?
Yeah, I might not watch I'm not a Hawks fan, even though we live in Atlanta, but I'm just glad to see him out there getting buckets, you know what I mean?
That's you catch the highlights on ESPN?
Yeah. I watch the clips, you know what I mean? Double tap. You get a like, you know what I mean? You get the little praise hands.
Got you.
Yeah.
Let's see, PC part picker to spec and rebuild. Nah, I'm not doing all that. I want my shit all together, man.
I ain't got time for that.
Also, but yeah, I was the guy making building computers and shit. Asus, HP. Those are my top two contenders. Lenovo also makes good computers, and I'm not mad at the Dell XPS series, but the Dell XPS series is always missing like two out of everything I want, and everybody else is missing one thing. Yeah, but I have a Dell XPS 12 right there, as a matter of fact. I don't use it, but it's over there.
You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm just gonna start coming over here and buying all Oracle's old.
Hey, it'll help me out.
Hey, I came over here like, yo, what monitor should I get?
I was like, oh, monitor.
He bought out like 6 of them joints. I'm like, bro, come on.
Which one you want? I got a 21 and a half. I got a 22.
You know what? We might need to talk because I was gonna get a PC just for streaming.
Oh,
I might just
that one might do you right there.
I might just cop one off of you, which would work for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really, to be honest, I don't really care for PC.
Yeah.
What?
That is a 8 gig, but it's almost like a tablet. But yeah, it's a Dell XPS. It's pretty dope. It's 8 gig. It's perfect for streaming. It's just not great for like running like, because all this shit is hooked up to one laptop. So I need a laptop that's gonna run all of this. That does not do it. That used to be my travel laptop though. Yeah.
Oracle need the extra USB.
Man, listen, I need 3 USBs. I can have one 3.0 USB and the other two could be 2.0, but I need 3 USBs minimum.
So official Big Boy H says, "What's your advice for up and coming artists?" I'll start off.
Okay.
First, you don't have a profile picture. If you're gonna be an artist, your job is to entertain, right? Your job is for people to know who you are. You need to have the gray, and you need to stand out in a way. So that little gray profile picture that's like absent of no picture is not gonna cut it. You really, it sucks to say, but music isn't just about talent. Music is about marketing and how well you're put together, who you're connected to. It's a lot of other factors that's related to it. So just looking off of that one thing, I would say brand yourself. Like, even if you're going to be mysterious and don't show your face, make that a whole thing. Like, for example, Marshmello, right? Marshmello is a DJ, producer, and I'm pretty sure I know who Marshmello is. I'm pretty sure, right? He's another DJ. He's just a DJ producer who switched and did this whole thing, and it took off. But it's mysterious. It's a theme to it, and he has he switched the sound. He has a lane to what he's doing. And I feel like being an artist is a lot about that. Like when you hear Young Thug, he has a sound. When you hear Future, he has a sound. You know, they might be related in a way, but they have their own individuality. Right. So brand yourself, try to stand out as much as possible, and just keep putting out content.
Yeah. I'll be 100% with you, man. You don't have a profile picture, I don't trust you.
Yeah, that's real.
You're untrustworthy, and it looks like you're not ready. Like you're not even trying. Like you just don't care.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like you really got to get your thing together, because what's happening out here is you say that you're one thing, but you're dressed as another thing, or you're not dressed at all. Butt naked out here in these streets. What you need to do is really dress for the job you want, not the job you have. We say that all the time, because what you want to do is you want to get the eyes, you want to get some attention, and then once you get those eyes and you get that attention, you want to be able to hold it. So I'm gonna bank on the fact that just because you have no profile picture, you probably have no music on your page, or your page is private, and that does not say to me or anybody else that I'm an artist, I want to get out there, I want to be known, and I want to work with you, or I'm good at what I say I do. You have to really dress and be the part, man. So like, get your profile together, get your bio together, and also your page is your resume. It's your channel. Like if I say I'm a top chef and you go to my page and I just got pictures of my kid and no food, you like, man, what you cooking, babies? Like, nah, it's not matching up. So like,
I want my baby.
Facts. So what you got to do is like, don't just want to be it. Like 100% do that shit. Like just be it, man. So at minimum, you can do that this weekend, man. Get a picture of something. If you want to go to Mysterious Vibe, get a picture of something, and then get your bio popping if it's not already popping, and then get some posts like illustrating to people what you do. Make sure the link in your bio is right. Did we get kicked off?
Oh yeah, we did. Damn.
Man, I was
YouTube.
Going,
Stay right there.
yeah. YouTube, we still here.
Hey, you there.
Oh man, this show is.
Spice out?
Am I too spicy?
No.
Am I too spicy?
I like the spice.
Man,
I like the spice.
Spice Boys.
Can't be my future. Son. If you want the spice, then you got.
What's good? Welcome. If you're watching, this is the second half of the UnQuantized podcast. Once again, I am one of your hosts, SoundOracle, aka Dennis Podman. That guy over there who's getting the thing right over there, that is Pod Strickland, aka Young Triza, Flock of Flame. And man, we're in here. What I was saying to the last person before we got cut off is that he was asking what advice would you have for an artist, and he didn't have a profile picture. And in a nutshell, what I was saying is, if you want to be considered serious, you got to dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And the fact that you had no profile picture makes you untrustworthy, and it seems like you're not ready, and it seems like you don't care. And I was also banking on the fact that since you have no profile picture, you probably don't have your bio set up properly, you probably don't have any music on your page, and none of that lines up with what you say you want. One thing I've noticed in music, man, especially with producers and artists, is that people want and people wish. You want something, but none of your actions are indicative of the fact that you want that, which really boils down to the fact that you don't deserve what you want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Putting in the effort.
Yeah, if you feel like you, and it also says to me you don't believe in yourself. Because if you really was banking on yourself and you really thought that you could do it, you would be putting all these things into place. So when you got the opportunity, you would be ready. But if I'm saying I'm this, that, and the third, blah, 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 and I don't have no profile picture,
Yeah.
man, I ain't really about that life.
And social media is, if we like it or not, social media is here to stay. It's not going anywhere, and you can't get around it. You got to make content. If you want to be relevant now, you have to make content.
That's a fact.
You got to be on Instagram. You got to be on YouTube. That's, to me, have you noticed that these YouTube rappers, they pop off way easier to me than a regular just new artist.
Yeah.
It's a lot of these kids who vlog and they make like daily content, right? And then they turn to rappers and they pop off, right? But it's because people are connected to them.
Right.
People have seen their lives. People grew up with them. So it's like when they start doing this, it's like, oh, I already like this person.
That's a fact. And they have certain things in place already.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, people like, we got to get into our whole selling beats versus being a placement producer discussion again, too, like we do on every show.
Oh, God.
But the thing is, if some people are like, look, I want to be the placement guy, I want to be the big time guy, I want to be the superstar guy. But in this day and age, you have to master the independent hustle of the person that wants to be the online person in order to be seen by the proper people to even be the superstar guy. Because the people that you really need to work with, all they're doing is they're looking for what your streaming numbers look like, what your following look like, what do your comments and what does your engagement look like. And all of that stuff is really the criteria for the person that's killing it on the independent level. So there is no way in hell that you can just completely jump over the independent level and immediately go into the superstar level. You have to hit the independent level. Now, whether you want to stay there or not, that's up to you. But you got to hit that shit and you got to kill it. You got to be the man or the woman on the independent level before anybody's even paying your ass any attention at all. So a lot of people out here thinking they can take shortcuts and all that and just get seen. Man, I'm going to tell you some shit. Nobody's going to save you. You're not going to put one beat online and somebody's going to hear that shit and swoop down and put on the cape and save you. Nobody gives a fuck about one beat. They care about the fact that you got beats every day and a million people is loving your beats and they all subscribing to your page and all that shit. Man, that lottery shit is dead.
Oh, yeah, that's a wrap now.
It's not a lottery.
It ain't no more like, oh, they filmed me at the mall
no,
and I got signed.
No, crisscross. Crisscross, them days is them days is over. Ain't a damn beat you could make that's gonna make a person be like, yo, I'm finna change your whole life and put you on and make you a millionaire for the rest of your life. You might hit a lick, but if you ain't ready, because all you got is that one beat, that lick ain't gonna last.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, man, listen, I don't give a fuck how good you think you are. You ain't got that beat in you that's gonna make the world just bend to your women automatically crown you king. You don't have that one beat because it's not a one beat thing. The person with a million okay beats and consistency is gonna outwork you, outshine you, and they gonna get the job you want. And you just simply ain't gonna get it.
The internet's made it so like it made you realize like I remember when I came to Atlanta, it was like these select few people are great, and then I didn't know anybody else that was great like that outside of these select few people.
Facts.
Then the internet happened. It's like, yo, it's people in Australia that's killing.
Bruh.
It's people in Sweden killing,
Bruh.
and they coming for you every day. So it's like, yo, if you're not on that level, then it's like, bro, it's other people who are just as great as you are. So what's gonna separate you?
It's people out there that I'm pretty sure you see all the time. You like, he alright, but you saying he alright every day because he posting beats every day.
Constantly.
And his alright ass is gonna have that damn #1 tune that you want. You know what I mean? You know what else kills me too? Since we getting into the spice bag, people that still talk about the radio.
Oh, God.
And about what plays on the radio and how they radio won't play my type of shit.
Bro, I haven't listened to the radio for real. To be honest, only time I listen to the radio is if I have to DJ somewhere and I'm on the way there. I'll get on the radio and I skim just to make sure I'm not forgetting a song.
Right.
Outside of that, I don't listen to radio and haven't in really 2 years.
Nobody listens to radio. People at the radio station don't even listen to the damn radio, man.
Yeah, I'm cool.
And if you in 2020, you still talking about getting on the radio or that people don't play the type of music you make on the radio,
You behind.
you missing a whole damn ball game, bro. You missing the whole damn thing.
I feel like people, and we say it all the time, but I feel like it's one of those things that we're always going to say. The music business is very much like Shark Tank. If you ever watch Shark Tank, I can play a game of, I can tell you who's going to catch a deal. I've been watching Shark Tank since it was Dragon's Den, right? Mm-hmm. Back in the day before it came to America, I've been watching that show, right? And the people who get a deal is the people who have a story and they have sales. Every time. It's rare that you'll catch somebody and they have a great idea and they just get a deal. Unless they got a patent or something super special that like separates them.
Right.
9 times out of 10, if you got a story and you got sales and you know your numbers, you catching a deal. Same thing with music. If you got Instagram followers, you getting traction with Instagram. If you got some kind of following, your chances are way higher than if you're just like, oh, I got good music. It's like, great. It's these loops between this technology, between autotune.
Everybody got great music.
A lot of people got great music. So it's like, what's going to make you even better than that?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Technology has made it to the point where it's not a whole bunch of bad music out there. So the fact that you're like, yo, I got good music, that don't mean shit. Like, everybody got good music. And I'll be honest with you, talent is maybe 20% of it.
That's true.
The other 80% is the business. You gotta get some damn business about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can sit and make beats all day long, man. Your hard drive getting fat as hell. But what you doing with the beats? A lot of people ain't doing nothing because you don't know what to do. You don't know how to get the beats off. You don't know who to send them to. You don't know how to send them. You don't know how to position yourself. That is the shit that you need to be learning. That is the thing that you really need to be focused on. Like, you need to take your time, cut back on making so many beats, and learn how to get off the beats that you got. Otherwise, man, your ass gonna die a beat millionaire. You gonna have 1 million beats. If you can pay your bills with beats alone, kicks and snares and shit, then you be balling. But it ain't really about that because it's the music business. The word business is even longer than the word music. You need to pay more attention to the business than it is than to the music part.
Nowhere, bro.
You feel me?
That business part is a doozy.
That's a fact.
But it's not impossible. It's just like any kind of clothing brand. It's the same principles. That's why I feel like we do good because I can look at real estate and see like, oh, this works for real estate. Let me apply this to music. You just gotta have the right mindset to understand how to apply this.
There you go.
And music is a little weird because it's not a real thing. When I say it's not, it's
intangible.
Yeah, it's intangible. It's like we just we all understand what it is, but it's not a physical thing. So to me, those things are harder to sell. But once you understand what makes people want to buy stuff, what makes people engaged, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, cool. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply this to my music and then see where it goes.
That's a fact. And it's amazing to me that it's not a mystery, but it goes over some people's heads. Like, even if you think back years and years and years ago in music, it would be a ton of artists that you would be like, yo, they suck. But they're on the radio all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know people that are better than that artist, and they can't make $10.
That's true.
It's because those people have the business
Mm-hmm.
mapped out. They made some music. They didn't spend their time making the best music they possibly could, but they learned how to make music. But more importantly, they learned how to sell their music. They learned how to leverage their music.
Mm-hmm.
They learned how to work business deals. And that's how you get in there. Now, just imagine if you're the person that's dope at both.
Oh,
You
killing.
got super dope
killing.
music, and you could get in there with the bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you Tim. Now you Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
Now you changing the world. Now you Puff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between people that's kind of killing it over here and killing it over there, and then people that are legends and icons. They got all that shit mapped out, and they're dope at all of that.
And if they don't have it figured out, they know how to put somebody in place that's got it figured out.
Now you're getting in a team building. Now you really talking about some shit. Yeah.
Potty Piper.
Hey.
Let's see. I don't really care for social media, but it's the road, so I'm speeding on that asphalt. That's facts.
Yeah.
I'm very vocal about me having issues with social media,
Yeah.
but me seeing the difference between when I'm posting and I'm consistent, and then when I'm not posting,
Yeah.
it's a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And but you realize, and I'm in the same boat. You realize, like, it's something that you got to do. And It's
Right.
part of the landscape. It's like saying I'm into driving, but I don't really fuck with lanes. Like,
I
well,
don't really like right turns like that.
you ain't really gonna be on the highway
Right,
too long if
exactly.
you don't know about not right turns though.
What do you think the climate for today's production is?
That's a loaded question. Honestly, I think the climate for today's production is really dope because while a lot of people complain that it's all the same thing and blah 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 blah, there are voids, and people are really more open-minded than sometimes us as producers give them credit for. You can ask somebody what they want. The only way they're going to answer is based off of what they know. If you got something that they've never heard and they don't know they want, it's up to you to introduce them to it and then show them how to rock with it until they realize not only is that what they want, but it's what they need.
That's real.
So I feel like it's a big open lane for people to do new stuff, to make a whole new sound, and to show people how to get down to different music. So it's not all bad, and it's not all just like repetitive. You gotta look for them voids and the holes in the game, and then you gotta fill them.
I think when everybody zig, you gotta zag. I feel like it's just technology. It's like the gift and the curse. It's like I always compare stuff to basketball. It's kind of like when I was growing up, it was people who were good at basketball. But I look at these kids that's like 10 years old. They like dunking. They shooting 3 points from half court. And I'm just like, bro, this is crazy. Like, kids my age was not doing any of this stuff. But it's because the bar has been changed, right? So it's like, do you stop playing basketball or do you just adjust to what they're doing? Do you get better and you figure out different lanes to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing. I just feel like it's more competitive, but it's more opportunity too. Because
it is.
It used to be, unless you lived in Atlanta, unless you lived in LA, unless you lived in New York, you weren't getting no shots.
That's a fact. And you don't need to seek approval from anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. And you can think of something you want to do tonight, and you could give it to the world tomorrow.
That's facts.
The rap. That's fire.
What do you guys think about beats versus making whole songs?
If you're a producer solely, I feel like all you might be able to do is beats by yourself. I'm a fan of whole songs if you have a dope writer, or a dope person to reference it, or just whatever else.
We was just talking about that.
Yeah, or whatever else you need, because you can have two versions of something. You can have a version with words, lyrics, hook, whatever, and then a version that's just the beat. But I mean, the goal of a beat is to get it to be a dope song, preferably, unless it's an instrumental album, preferably with lyrics on it. So you can be a one-stop shop that can provide all of that. Well, why not shoot your shot and go as far as you can? But if you can't do all that, then you got beats. I also feel like it's your job to find dope writers.
That's nice. I was thinking about this earlier. I feel like it's a shortage of writers.
Really?
I do good ones because I feel like it's not. I feel like the way writers get paid and that whole little thing didn't really encourage people to grow up to be writers.
That's true.
I feel like being a producer it became the sexy thing. Being a DJ and a producer was the sexy thing when back in the day it was like, oh, you a nerd, you're in the background, and then it became like the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
And then I feel like writing never really became the cool thing because, like, you think about the Drake and the Quentin Miller thing, like it was kind of like shunned upon,
right?
Of like him writing, and then how people got paid. You know, writers get paid way differently than producers.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like it's not as many good writers, but the ones, it's a couple people I know. I got a homie who's like on every project that comes out, he's on there, bro. He's killing as a writer. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like he stuck with it. He was consistent. He built that brand up.
And he became known as a dope writer. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Yeah, he became like that dude to go see with the writing. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Wenzo says, what's your take on folks getting found on World Star Hip Hop? I know an artist who thinks that's their golden ticket.
You have interesting takes on World Star Hip Hop stuff. I
only go to World Star maybe like once every 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, because I can't allow myself to see. I try not to watch that much ratchetness.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
And I know if I'm going to World Star, it's a bunch of negative stuff.
Butt cheeks fights.
Yeah, somebody doing something weird.
Yeah,
butt cheeks fights. That's what it's gonna be, guaranteed. And so, me seeing a World Star hip hop thing, to me, World Star has become when I see a rapper and they got a rap van. That's the equivalent. It's like, I know you got some money somewhere, but I'm not gonna listen to your shit. I'm not gonna take you serious. Any rapper with a rap van, I'm just looking at them like, bro, you could have spent that money elsewhere, dog. Unless it's like unless it's like All-Star game and it's like, you know what I mean, you drive around the city, that makes sense. But just it used to be the thing. It's like, you're a hood rapper, you're going to get a van, you're going to rap it.
Got that hood label.
Yeah, you're going to slang mixtapes out of it.
Yeah.
But now that don't translate well. To me, that's what World Star is. I don't see people on World Star and the comments are toxic.
Facts.
Everybody in the comments are there to troll. So I don't think that really helps you any. The views, I feel like, are kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an audience there. Don't get me wrong. It's numbers there. It wouldn't be what I banked on.
Nah. And it's one of them things, like we talk about. It's to get the eyes if you get there, but then what else do you have to show the people once you get the eyes? Now, if you just got that one thing, then they go check you out and you ain't really got nothing else. It's all for nothing. You just got a whole bunch of troll comments. But look at Triza.
Oh, yeah.
Triza got on World Star, but once people checked him out, you go back to his page, you realize he been doing this shit
and that's
every day for a long time. Now it's like, oh, okay, you really about that. Now now I'm gonna follow you. Now I'm gonna check.
Exactly.
Go back and check your back catalog. It wasn't just like a shot in the dark in that one time thing.
I remember when we were talking right when he started popping, that viral shit started happening, and I was like, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it because he's been doing the same thing for so long, and he's always been fire with it. So it's like when that one caught, I'm like, oh, he got it. He figured it out. You know what I mean?
It's a ton of this that y'all just didn't catch already. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't rely on World Star, any of this stuff. Because I don't feel like you could pay your way to anything now. I feel like it's not. We know what all these tricks now.
People see behind the smoke and the mirrors already.
It's like, I don't want to talk politics, but did you see one of those like politicians paid
Bloomberg?
Yeah, he paid these Instagram accounts all this money to just post memes about him.
Yeah, and
I seen the memes and I was like, these are stupid. Why am I looking at this?
Yeah, like, man.
And now I'm looking at the meme pages like, y'all trash. Let me unfollow y'all. Because I could tell it's ungenuine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I just feel like we've seen it. If you're on Instagram, you've seen a bajillion ads. You've seen You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what's real and you know what's not by now.
Yeah.
So it's like you trying to trick people. It's not really gonna work.
Yeah, I know. Smoking Pistols 575 ain't like Mike Bloomberg's an awesome guy. Like, nah, that shit ain't working. I see what's happening here, man. Get out of here. Took you $150 and get out of here.
Look at someone like The Alchemist too. He found his pocket and he links with like-minded individuals and does whole projects and stays working.
Yeah, Alchemist been popping
Bro, forever,
decades at this point.
And he's smart, man. He made a TV show.
Yep,
one of the greatest TV shows on Vice. I feel like with Action Bronson.
Yes, sir.
He's got a couple TV shows actually.
Yeah,
but he's a personality.
Yeah,
to where Alchemist. If you would have said something about Alchemist 2005, we just know that he smoked cigarettes and he used the MPC.
Yeah, and make dope beats.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you know about it. But now it's like I know his personality. That's my issue with some of these celebrities is that they haven't figured that transfer over. You know what I'm saying? Of like, people want to know you now.
Yeah.
And you can't get around that. You know what I mean? I feel like we do good because every Friday we've been pretty consistent. We've only missed maybe 4 or 5 shows in
3 years.
Yeah,
3 years. Yeah.
Every Friday we on here. We honest. We talk about what we struggle at, what we good at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? New stuff that happens in our life. So you guys are kind of y'all growing up with us. Y'all seeing what's going on. So
and
it's it's a different attachment to when we do something. Y'all are interested in. Y'all vested. And when we do a live show, y'all like, all right, let's go kick it with the homie.
Right, because you already know what it is.
Yeah, because we homies. We talk to y'all every Friday for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like it's scripted and it's a network and here's what you guys are gonna say and this is what you do like that. Nah, that's shit.
We literally have no topic to say. We just been freestyling this whole
show.
Yeah. So that's like we
had 0 topics today. Just going off.
Let's see. Young Brothers.
Good luck cutting up the clips, guys.
Yeah. Young Brothers Music says, do you think YouTube is the biggest streaming platform since they paid $3 billion last year to the music industry? Definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely. YouTube is the beast.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not going nowhere. YouTube is cable television right now.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV anymore. Only thing I watch is League Pass, NBA. Outside of that, I watch and Shameless. And I'm streaming on demand. I got the little, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, YouTube is TV. It's all the TV networks now. It's the place where you go to watch music videos. It's the place where you might go to hear music. You know what I mean? It's the place where you can go for if you had no Spotify, no iTunes, no nothing, and you still had YouTube, you probably still have everything except for like Netflix.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri is a one-stop shop. I agree, and I don't want to say I disagree, but he has great team around him too. Like B Cox produces a lot with Jermaine Dupri, who is like Brian's like a whole legend within itself.
That's
you know what I'm saying. So it's like
B Cox.
So it's like when they team up, you know what I mean? Of course they're gonna make some fire stuff. He's got great business people around him to kind of help him get his ideas. So it's not like one person is doing all of it, but he is he writes and produces very well.
Yeah. Shout out to JD for sure.
As a songwriter, what's the best way to get on? I would say, man, write. And here's the thing. I feel like with songwriters, it's the top level, and then it's a big gap between like I don't know how to explain it, but it's a big skill gap. So I feel like your job is to make that skill gap as small as possible. Because when I think of songwriters, I think of Esther Dean. I think of like Derek Milanos. I think of Sean Garrett's. And these people are consistent. They can consistently write good songs, and they understand the thought process of writing songs for other people,
right? And
like writing for themselves if they need to,
right?
Like who was I in the studio with? And I thought it was so crazy. Oh, you remember the Dirty Money with Diddy?
Yeah.
So it was a girl named Kalina in there, and then it was I was gonna say D Woods, but Dawn.
Yeah.
So Kalina was a writer, and I was in a session with her, and the thing that amazed me about her is she was writing a song for a dude, and she would change her posture like a dude, and she would sing because you could tell she's getting in that mindset. And I don't really know her like that, but it just when I saw that, I was just like, that's amazing.
It's the difference between seeing somebody do something and then seeing somebody really do something.
It's like when an actor and they get into the she was like that. Like you couldn't break her from that
stayed in character.
Yeah, she was in character the whole time. And I feel like to be a great writer, that's what you got to figure out. Is how to be a character and how to get in and out of characters. And put out stuff. You know, don't be afraid to write for other people. And, you know, if nobody knows you're a writer, then it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You got to position yourself as a writer. You got to market yourself as a writer. When people come to look at your, and since this is a big social media topic episode, when people come to look at your page or your pages, the first thing they should know above anything else is like, you're a writer. Like, this person is a writer. In your bio, it should say songwriter. And then you should have a whole bunch of shit of you writing and referencing on your page. You know what I mean?
That's real.
I see a lot of people out here say that they're one thing, and then you go check them out, and there's like no mention or no trace of that ever. It's like, you're not really serious about this.
That's real.
Yeah.
And I would say, too, I've seen people who are writers who would do, like, covers in a way. They'll take a song that's popular, and then they'll flip that song that's popular, and they'll rewrite it.
That's dope.
To me, that's good little short content that you can do on Instagram that's consistent.
Yeah.
That get people to show, like, oh, he's a good writer. This is his take on this kind of thing. So I think that might be something you should look into.
Fire.
Crackhead fights on World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Butt cheeks fights.
I only could do it, like, I'm telling you, like, once every 2-3 weeks. I don't know why humans are like this, but I want to see that ratchetness or something bad.
Well, it's primitive, man. A lot of it connects with being primitive. I was talking with Steven yesterday, and it was like the difference between watching a boxing match on HBO versus watching a fight video on a shaky cam. More people are gonna watch the fight video on the shaky cam because it's unprofessional, it's very real time, and it's super primitive versus being overproduced. So a lot of stuff on World Star or any of those sites, it sparks something in your primitive brain, but you automatically realize that too much of that is very toxic. But other stuff like that is the same way, where if it's overproduced, you'll watch it, but it becomes less enjoyable.
You don't trust
the
it.
more you exactly.
Because I think we know that anything that's produced is like, we know how all the people that's behind it, and it's all the, they're giving the best of it, so you see it in a certain light.
Right.
But you see a shaky, not even the sideways, not even the landscape boy. You getting the hot dog, the portrait. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, this is the truth.
You already know what's happening.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
This girl really got beat up at Waffle House.
Yeah, like she did.
The one down the street from my house.
Yeah, she didn't even get her All-Star yet to her table.
Dang, man, not at Roscoe. She didn't even get the Obama.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. You got to get that Obama special. Ken Flux with it. Says,
hey.
What up, man?
Yo, first of all, man, everybody, shout out to young Flux. Flux, I love what you've been doing with the guys at Isla. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but what's going on with the SB 2400?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are killing it, being what I would consider the ambassador or the liaison for the product, the SB 2400. I really think it's dope, man. I check out all your live streams about the shit. As well as before that, we've been cool. But I like watching what y'all doing, man, and I'm intrigued, and I think I want to grab one of those myself when it goes out.
Yeah, y'all educated me about it last week. So
I'm
interested to see how it goes about.
Yeah, I'm a big sampler guy, so that's right up my alley, bro.
Is it worth it to learn the piano?
Sure. Shit. I mean, you're into music, so it's always worth it to learn music theory and to learn instruments. That's like saying I'm into traveling. Is it worth it for me to learn Spanish?
And earlier I was talking about that guy that he speaks like fluent Chinese.
Yeah.
One of the videos, he would talk about how he learned like any language. So he had certain phrases that he would just learn for any language. So like he would think about like, oh, how much is this? It's a phrase he would learn. Where's the bathroom? Like stuff that he would say in conversation, that's what he would learn, right? So I feel like with piano, you need to at least talk the language if you're going to be a producer, right? You need to know like what a G is, or like a G minor chord or G minor 7. Yeah. You need to at least know what those are. If your goal is to be a piano player, then of course learn how to play piano. Yeah. But if you just want to produce, you don't necessarily have to know it, but at least talk the language a little bit to where you can.
Yeah, I feel like you should know some theory. Yeah.
And we talk about we don't really know theory, but I feel like if you put us
yeah, we know more than we think we know.
Yeah, we can definitely figure it out. If you played a song for me, I could replay it. It might take me a little second.
Facts.
But I could do it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Dropped a song today. Promo ideas. Oh yeah. Man. this one thing that always works, and you see people keep doing it, it's not going away. It's like challenges, making challenges towards something. This internet, I feel like you gotta bribe people to do certain stuff, especially if they don't know who you are.
Right.
You have to somewhat bribe them or like entice them to click. And if you're not selling the click, then it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? I learned that from like making ads and stuff. You have to sell the click. The ad is only to get you to click.
That's a fact.
Then after that, the next
it's
part
whatever happens. After that,
that's a whole different process. But you have to sell the click. So if you want somebody to listen to your song, you have to sell the click to get to your song.
Give them a reason to listen to it.
Best way to sell beats.
Best way to sell beats is get out there and show people that you make dope beats. Also, man, be where the artists are. Be where people that buy beats are looking.
That's right.
A lot of people are in places where producers are looking. Producers ain't buying no damn beats.
That's right.
You got to be where the artists are, man. You got to be where the songwriters are. Find out where they are. Also, we talked about this before, and I feel like it's a great time to bring it back up. Producers is one thing to be in a community full of other producers and to follow and have followers of other producers, but where are your artist followings at? How many artists follow you? How many songwriters follow you? How many songwriters do you follow? How many artists do you follow? So many of us producers are spending time trying to impress and talk to other producers that we are totally neglecting the fact that the goal of a beat is to make it a dope song. You can't make it a dope song without an artist and or a songwriter.
That's right.
A lot of it, like producers cater so much to other producers when in fact we need to be catering to songwriters. We need to be catering to artists. So just when you're out there, man, you following people and you're checking people out, just be aware of your goals. That's the thing. I think when a lot of producers are doing things for other producers or saying that like using loops are cheating or and all that other shit, it's because you're thinking about other producers when in fact you need to think about the goal. And if you thought about the goal is to make a dope song. You can't do that without a songwriter or an artist. So then you wouldn't think about trivial dumb things like is using a loop cheating. You'd be like, yo, where are these artists at? Where are these songwriters at? Let me go ahead and get these beats popping, get these to some songwriters, get these to some artists. Let's make some dope songs. Let's pop off and let's get out of here.
It's funny because when you saying that made me think of like, I remember when Mustard first came out. In the producer community, they were clowning him. They clowned him because they would say his beats were so simple. I would see all the memes and it'd be the keyboard and it'd be 3 keys.
Right.
But then he's like 100 million records sold later. You know what I'm saying? He's not caring about. I'm sure he cares about the producer community,
right?
But he's not caring about. Oh, y'all think I only do this? You know what I'm saying? And he became a hit because he understood. I mean, I feel like part of it's him being a DJ.
Yeah.
But he understood what people wanted. He made it a thing. Yeah. And I feel like it's like when you get caught up in that whole little cycle of I'm gonna do this, but I don't want these producers to think. You know what I mean? It's like
that's a fact.
I mean. I feel like we should network it together and we should learn from each other. But I'm not too concerned about, unless you're like somebody I'm really working with. Like, I care what Diego thinks because I work with him all the time. I care what, like, you know what I mean? Like, what you think because we're collaborating.
Right.
But outside of that circle, whatever we cooking is what we cooking. You know what I'm saying? I don't care really what everybody else is saying about what we're making.
You got to leave room, man.
Fact.
You got to leave room. As producers, you're building a house. The songwriters are staging and decorating the house with furniture and stuff like that. Now, if you build a house and it's just a whole bunch of walls jutting out and there's nowhere to even walk around and there's nowhere to put the furniture, ain't nobody want to move in that bullshit.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Let's see. No point of following producers or any account that aren't your target audience. They don't follow back anyway.
That's not true. That's definitely not true. But, I mean, you can still build with your community and your peers and all that, but I think people put way more stock into that than they should. Like, they put 100% of their following into other producers when, in fact, it should probably be 50-50 or 60-40 or something like that. You should have a good deal of interaction and social interaction with songwriters and artists, for sure.
Fun fact, I'm on BeatStars. Guess who follows me the most? Yes, producers.
Yeah. See? Exactly.
I feel like...
And how many of their beats do you buy? Right.
And I feel like this goes to this thing, but I feel like the type beat thing was a great thing, and it's a terrible thing in a way, because I feel like it's so much copying. Did you see that clip of Snoop and he's talking about how artists in the 80s nobody sounded like, artists in the 90s nobody, and then everybody starts sounding alike?
Yeah.
It's great in a way, and it's bad in a way. And I feel like a lot of these kids just grow up like, all right, I'm just gonna copy the next person, and they don't really try to find an identity. And so they end up just following other producers because they're just trying to see, oh, he did his 808 like that, let me copy that. And it becomes this weird, like, everybody's recycling each other kind of thing.
Funny enough, had that conversation with Missy. And honestly, what I was saying is people are just being copies of copies, and a lot of people are copying bad copies. Yeah. Because the person that they're copying from half-ass copied the originator of it that was good at it, but they short-changed it. Now you copying him who's short-changing, and you might half-ass in it. Right. And now it's just a whole bunch of copies of copies. And if you copy a copy, at best you could be second, third, or fourth person with it. Not necessarily the best one with it. Not the OG. In a lot of markets, it's not about how many people are in the markets, who's the first one to market.
That's facts.
With it. You know what I mean? If you can carve out that lane and be known as the person. Think about this. You could come out today and start a company that sells tissues for blowing your nose, and people going to call you Kleenex.
That's right.
Because Kleenex came out and they blew up the market, and that's their market. People just going to say, hey, pass me your Kleenex. You're like, oh, we're not Kleenex. We're whatever. They're like, nah, you Kleenex. Yeah. So make your own lane. Do your own thing. I mean, it's no harm in that. It's no harm in using this to become the next thing. If you look at most of the people that blew up and became icons, especially in music, it's because they came out and they didn't sound like anybody else. So they came out and they brought something fresh and new to the game. Even if they came out in a genre that might have been dominated by somebody else, they put their own spin and they put their own thing on it to the point where they started getting recognition. They didn't just come out like, a motherfucker come out like, I'm Droop Dogg and I'm from Long Beach and I got dreads and I talk about we don't let them like, come on, man, we already got that.
Do you remember there was a dude named Angelus?
Sound like Jay-Z.
He sound like Jay-Z.
I remember him, yeah.
Bro, you can barely find that mixtape.
Yeah.
It's like nobody wanted that.
There's a whole bunch of people came out sounding like Biggie.
Gorilla Black,
yep.
Bless you, God bless you. Why do I remember that song?
Yeah, why do you?
I don't know.
God damn.
I think I used to bump that mixtape.
That wasn't in the Crump era.
Fan Thomas says, how many beats do you steal? Don't worry, sir. I don't think your beats are quite up to par for us to steal.
Nah, not at all, bro.
If you're asking those kind of questions, you're
good.
not still worthy.
I'm no good. I don't steal. I kill.
0. Why do I need to steal when I got a bajillion on deck?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm good here.
Don't worry, you're good. No worries.
Don't worry, your trash is safe with me.
That out of tune 808. No, that's not. Let's see. Crazy thing. I've never really reached out to up and coming artists and writers and not had them at least be like, yeah, send me something, bro. Because they be wanting, bro. These writers be wanting fire beats, dog.
Yeah,
they be needing it, bro.
They do.
Just like how we need writers, they need beats. That's why
perfect relationship, right? You figure it'd be a no-brainer to build with more of these people, right? Let's see. Larry O says, facts. Showing your talent will sell beats. Content.
Hey.
That is a fact. That to this day. I started on Instagram. Shout out to Triza. I started on Instagram by making beat-making videos. I haven't made a beat-making video in years. To this day, I get a million requests. Hey, man, I'm trying to buy that beat. I'm trying to buy some beats. How much do you charge for beats? I don't sell beats.
Yes,
and that's my response. I do not sell beats. But it's because I spent so many years showing that content that people still hit me up to buy beats.
They know you for.
Yeah.
Would you ever sell beats online?
No.
Even?
No. Only because I'm not really into selling beats anywhere right now. That's not really my shit. If I sell a beat or I get a placement, it's because I'm working with and or helping out a friend.
That's real.
somebody hit me up like, yo, I'm working on something. I want to bring you in, and I'm like, bet you my dog. Let's go. Let's rock. But listen, if you do sell beats online, it's a grind and it's a hustle. It's a legit way to make your money. Just like if you're getting placements out there, it's a grind and it's a hustle and it's a legit way to get your money. But I'm more focused on other things now. So when people hit me up like, yo, I want to buy a beat, I just know that's not really my thing. So I'm like, nah, I don't sell beats.
Yeah, I feel like the part with selling beats too is people assume that it's just easy.
It's not.
It's like a lie sold of like, you just put your beat up and you're going to make money. You might catch a couple. I'm not even going to front. But to make a legit business out of that, it's a grind, dog. Like, it's some work.
The barrier to entry is low. You have a lot of competition. But all is not lost because you can get out there, you can work your ass off, you can be great at what you do, and you can stand out among 50%, 60%, 70%, 80% of your peers. And now you in the top 20% or whatever, at least by consistency alone. Having mediocre beats and being hella consistent puts you above 80% of the competition in the first place. So now you're ahead of the game and you probably will sell more beats. But it is not easy to just jump online, think you're going to throw up 10 beats for $10 or $1 or $1 million or whatever your price is. It don't matter what you price your shit at. If you are not hustling and you don't have all your ducks in a row, nobody's going to buy your beats. And it's not, once again, like the placement shit, it's not a lottery. You can't just throw some shit out there and somebody's going to be like, wow, you're the best thing I've heard in my life. Let me give you $1 billion and save your life. Not going to happen, bro. Not going to happen. And I'm just saying that because so many people have this lottery mentality.
Yeah,
like I can just
weird.
I can half-ass this, do one thing one time, and somebody's just gonna swoop in and hear me and save me. Nobody's gonna save you. No one's coming to save you. You got to save yourself.
Get yourself together.
5 o'clock in the morning.
A lot of people is loving Larry O. Larry O gives great producer content. Facts.
Yeah, see? Consistency, man.
Consistency.
Yeah.
See, I love Larry O. Facts.
There you go. Consistency.
A good example of what we just talking about. Let's see. How do I contact and reach out to writers to write to my beats, and should I sell it to them? If yes, on what agreement?
You asking a lot.
Yeah, but the selling to them is, that part is like, no, right? Basically, you're collaborating, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're collaborating. You're not going to sell somebody something you're collaborating with.
You can sell to an artist. You're not really selling to a writer. A writer is not looking to buy beats.
They're looking to add to what you got to sell that whole piece
to an artist.
Yeah.
You don't sell to writers.
I think it's weird that when I first moved to Atlanta, it kind of dawned on me, but I didn't realize that most artists don't write their own records. And
really?
You'd be surprised at how many people don't know that. Like they hear, I don't want to say Chris Brown because that's not a good example because he writes a lot of his own records. But like a Tinashe record, people would hear Tinashe and think that she wrote it.
Oh wow, she wrote that.
Yeah.
Why did she say that? That's what I was. Why would you say that? Like they didn't write that.
A lot of people, until I moved here and I started realizing I thought most people wrote their own records. Yeah. When it's really the opposite of most people are getting records. Even a lot of these rappers, that's why the Drake thing was so weird to me. If you knew how many of these rappers are getting...
I didn't get that at all. Well, I had a studio, and I would work with writers every day. Right. And then artists would come in, and then I would try to sell the songs to the artists. So I kind of knew, but yeah, you'd be surprised. Even stepping back further than that, people who are further removed from the music industry don't even realize that. Some people think artists make the music, too.
Oh yeah, I mean it's something to do.
Like your aunt might think that they make the music and all that. You know,
he said they basically just actually designed their whole business model.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see, but yeah, and to reach out to people again, be a person. Go back to our interview with DJ Demand.
Very good.
The same way that you would reach out to an A&R, I would reach out to a songwriter. Don't spam. If somebody was gonna write to you about collaborating, how would you want them to write to you? That's how I would write to somebody else.
If you were to walk up to this person in person, what would you say to them? Honestly, I'm a voice text guy. voice text it. Talk it out. Honestly, because once you start typing, you're going to get into the wordiness of it. Just talk it out.
Flux says, I feel like y'all going weak on the Jameson. I don't mean to judge, but I'm judging. Oh, you missed. I'm like 3 cups in.
Yeah, he's in. And Flux is a whiskey guy.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, send me some of that special whiskey you got. Flux got special whiskey, man.
We got to find that dude from that live show in New York that gave us that whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
That joint was fire.
That was fire.
He said
he made that in his garage. That joint was awesome.
See, no doubt, it's a real hustle. You have to build a brand first. That's what everything. That's why I've never, because it's either I can build my brand as what I'm doing, the business and podcasting and producing, or I can build a brand as selling beats online. They're all separate jobs. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, my plate is full, so I'm not going to sit there and say I'm going to sell beats online because I realize the task that's in front of me of how much work that's going to be. So I just chose a different route. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just don't sleep on the work that is. It's a whole. So when you see like Johnny Giuliano, like I respect the hell out of him because I know what kind of to be that successful in it. That's a grind, dog. That's a lot of work that you got to put in.
Yes, yeah, you got to do it. It's drawbacks and pluses to both selling beats online and being a placement producer. But I will be honest with you, if you have the hustle, and you need money now, or you just want to set up a more direct business and you're not a middleman-y type of person, I will sell beats online. To be honest with you, you're going to get your money faster. You're going to deal with less people, but you're also going to have to be more on top of your game. But to get a placement, we talk about this all the time. It's not a lottery because the beat you're going to get placed, you probably made 2 years ago. Somebody's going to pick it. You're going to go through a year of, or 6 months of will it be on the album, want to be on the album. Then you finally realize it gets on the album. The album's going to get pushed back because it always does.
Oh, yeah. It's never
then,
on time. CP.
Once it comes out, you got 9 months probably until you see any publishing from that song or that placement. And the attention span of the consumer is so short now. It's not like people are going to be playing that song for years to come, most likely.
2 weeks to cap.
Yeah, so your back end is going to be small. And if you're thinking about a front end, you can get that shit out of your head because back in the day, the days are gone where you could get $30,000, $50,000, $100,000. All that shit is done. There was a time when I wasn't even like super popping like that, and I can get 15 grand for a beat. Now, man, you lucky to get a couple stacks for a beat. And if you're trying to hold out for the back end, look at the artists that you're working with. How much back end they got from whatever they put out before? How likely are people to be playing this song 10, 15, 20 years from now? If the answer is slim and none, then you're looking at slim and none money. So it might behoove you.
And Slim just left town.
Oh, yeah. So now you're just looking at none. So it might behoove you to learn how to sell beats online and learn how to get that hustle up and at least get some direct money and direct contact with customers. But either way that you want to slice it, it takes skill, it takes finesse, it takes know-how, it takes you being a person, it takes you being a brand, and it takes you being better than at least 80, 90% of your competition. So start now.
Official Subsonic says artists, A&Rs, or engineers is your best chance. Yo, don't sleep on the engineers.
Oh, engineers will get you in the door. Shout out to us, Official Subsonic, too.
You know how many plays an engineer done got me into?
Bruh.
Man,
yo.
Sleep on the
salute
engineers
to the engineers, man.
Them engineers
salute to the big
savers.
juices, Big Juice. Salute to Chris Gobby. Just man,
Jay?
Salute to Jay. Come on, man.
Man, you know how many plays?
We know each other because of an engineer play,
bro.
Yeah,
them engineers, man. Come on, man. How do you price your beats? What factors should be taken into account? That to me, that one's a little difficult.
It is. It really depends on you.
Yeah, and I don't want to say it's like a resume, but it's like a real job. Like your resume plays a part into it. Who you're connected with plays a part of it. Because if I got someone who's really into that circle, they could probably give me a higher rate.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of placements. If selling beats online, I'm pretty sure it's a standard.
Yeah.
Of like what the
top people just do. Like a placement conversation.
Yeah, but placements is like a lot about the relationship. If it's a major label or an indie label, if it's overseas,
Yeah.
bro. Any project that I've worked on that's been overseas, they pay well and they pay on time.
Oh yeah, and they buy more than one a lot of times.
They're great.
Yeah, I love them.
Like, I would move to Korea and do K-pop all day.
I had a little secret as to how I used to get, because I said, well, I wasn't even a pop producer, but I could get a lot of money for a beat. My little secret I used to do is because I would work with big name producers like a Polo or a Tim or whatever, and if I did something like, let's say I did something with Polo, whatever his price was, I would probably get like half or whatever, and then when I walked into a situation on my own, I could be like, yo, for the such and such record I did, which is saying I got a record on a major artist, this is what I got. And for the record before that, which was also a major artist, I got the same amount. So therefore, this is my price. And even if I didn't get that price, which most of the time I did, I had a great starting point with facts to back it up. So people couldn't back me down but so much.
Yeah, when you knew, I ain't gonna front, they gonna try to.
Oh, they gonna finesse you.
They gonna try.
If it's a good opportunity, sometimes you gotta take the lick. You might even do the shit for free if you guaranteed to be credited, to be listed, to be boosted off of that, and then you could walk into your next situation like, I did this, I did that, and then you can start naming your price.
Oh, my first couple placements, and the crazy thing is, some of them placements I barely did anything, or I was just like helping with the business on some of them. Man, I capped so much off of them. Hold on. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
but I used those to get me in a different position. You know what I'm saying? Like how I got my list of placements in my Instagram. Yeah, it was, bro. I had one, and I used that mug until I got to number 2.
Oh.
Bro, I used that joint 2 straight years of I did this.
Yeah.
So somebody gave me another opportunity, and then it's like I did this and this. There you go.
Yeah, now I did this, that.
Now I'm over here like looking like, which one should I put on there? Take off.
Yeah, there you go.
Take off this one.
I'm gonna take off Andy Milonakis.
I'm gonna put that on there. That's gonna be the only one I produce for Andy Milonakis.
Oh man, what we got in the chat? Cause I feel like we about to have to wrap up. So.
Oh yeah. I know I should know this already, but what is considered mixing versus what is engineering?
Mixing is engineering. Yeah. Yep. Engineering can be mixing and mastering, but essentially it's engineering.
And engineers do the mixing and master.
Yep. Facts.
Yeah. They're all interchangeable.
Yep.
Let's see. Thanks. It's much simpler than most people think too. I just hold on. I feel like I missed something. Hold on. Let me go back. I've been reaching out to people I really fuck with and asking them to collab, split 50-50. Now I got tracks on 2 EPs. That's fire.
Nice.
I think that's the way too, especially now because distribution is so easy. You can sign up for DistroKid. You could, you know what I mean, TuneCore, and you could get on all the DSPs.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so it's like, why not? Especially if like y'all knew it. I feel like it's that proof of just having an example of you doing a body of work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes back to like how we were talking about the guy who didn't have a profile picture. You don't have any content to back up what you got going on. Right. If you're a producer and you don't have credits, say you haven't worked with any established artists, cool, go build an artist. So you got this, that I did this project.
Man, can I get my last spicy point off?
Go ahead. Spice Adams.
Why in 2020 are producers not finding artists to build with? So many producers are just trying to go after artists that already have in-house producers, already have labels, already have 1 million albums and a team and a system under their belt. The people you should be working with are the strangers that you don't know. You should be working with songwriters and artists that are in the same boat as you, and y'all have a common vision and y'all trying to get somewhere, and then you build together. You develop your sound, they develop their brand. I mean, look at Tim and Missy. Look at Pharrell and
Khalees,
any damn Clips, body, or the Neptunes and anybody. You know what I mean? Like, it only makes sense. And it's not a lost art. It's not something that was from back in the day. Like, it still works. It just, most people are online and they just they figure they can shoot their shot at a Drake or whatever. No, you need to be finding people that are on your level. You need to be connecting horizontally or laterally, and then moving forward as a team and developing something that people want. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's up with that?
There we go. All right, we back.
Yeah. But yeah. So all right, that was my whole thing, man.
Who should we have on the panel? Like, do y'all want to see like A&Rs? Do y'all want to see managers? Do y'all want to we just want to make sure we got all the bases covered? Of course, we, if Realistic can make it, I feel like he was great with the engineering.
Yeah.
I feel like we always have some great engineers come through.
Yeah.
We had Houston give some gems.
Houston was dope. We gotta get Houston back there.
But yeah, like what people want to see, like songwriters on there. What people want to see, we got homies. Beats Music. He says, I just ran to your boy Spacesuit and Plex from Rich From Anywhere at Kato's event. Good dudes, a lot of gems.
Oh yeah.
I told them to see him at the Producer Power Summit, and see, I know them from songwriting, right?
Right.
Spacesuit, they used to write songs and they were artists.
But
they got really great at marketing, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, whenever I need help, Oracle needs help, we hit them up, we get advice from them.
Mm-hmm.
Super dope. So, would y'all want to see, like, advice from, would you want them to be on the panel? You want managers to be on the panel, songwriters? Like, let us know, because we're trying to figure out who we going to get on there.
I think we should turn this into a thing, man. Like, DM us who you would want to have on the panel at our next event.
Can you broadcast a live show on YouTube? Probably not.
No.
Probably not, just because people are buying tickets and flying out. But we gonna have the footage, so we might do something with that.
Yeah, after the fact.
Yeah. We want to keep it kind of.
Yeah. It wouldn't be fair to the people that bought tickets to come out and then we just
show it live.
Yeah, we can't do that.
We want it to be like it's a little secret.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
That last A&R guest you had was awesome. Oh, he's dope.
Oh yeah, shout out to the man.
Diego said he pulling up.
Oh, Diego Ave.
Oh man, Diego gonna give you the spice.
Spice.
Diego gonna give you the uncut gems. No Adam Sandler.
Facts.
See, A&R and artists, songwriters.
A&R songwriters.
Okay.
Yep.
I feel like I know a good songwriter that would be. You know who I'm thinking.
I know exactly the same person I'm thinking of. Yeah.
See, A&R songwriters for sure. Maybe even an artist looking for beats.
Yeah.
And Beats Music said DJ MacGyver.
DJ MacGyver, you gotta be in the building, man. I always like to have people from back home in the building.
Yeah, we gotta have MacGyver.
Yeah. I know they didn't kick us off yet, but I feel like if it's plug time, baby.
Oh yeah, it's plug time. We'll see. April 18th, Atlanta, Georgia, ATL Shawty, Producer Power Summit. As soon as we get off this, we're going to check the page. Tickets is going to go up probably in the next couple days. Everything is done. We just got to finalize the website.
Yeah.
We're going to have what people are asking for, songwriters. We're going to have A&Rs. People said they want marketing experts. We're going to get that out there. And, of course, we're going to host. So it's going to be like this, but 20 times more crunk, and we're going to have Jameson and lemon pepper wings.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be fine.
It's going to be great.
They're going to be fine. Illicita, don't come in here with the eyes. You late.
You late.
It's about to be over with. What up, though?
And then go to theproducerkit.com. Newest pack is Power Level. It's Asian-inspired melody loops. You get the deluxe. Comes with stems. Comes with the MIDI. Comes with the sample loops. We got custom beat tags. So go to producerkit.com.
That's a fact. Also, man, today, Realistic and I released the 808 Formula 3. It's 88 808s, a whole bunch of 808 loops, also chord progressions to go along with those 808 loops. And on top of that, for the first 100 purchases, we also released Love Sick. Love Sick is a pack of R&B inspired melodies with the stems and the MIDI. It's 14 of them because today is 214. So you got 88 808s and you got 14 R&B loops with MIDI and chord progressions coming at you on 214. Limited to the first 100 purchases, and I'm not gonna lie, we sold a lot today, so it's going to be over with soon. Trust me, you want those R&B loops with those 808s, man. You're gonna cook up forever, and some of your favorite producers and artists that I mentioned earlier have heard those, and they already agree that they're hits, so you might want to get in on it. Yeah, for a fact.
So now this is gonna be the awkward time where we do a dance. You
right.
dancing?
Illicita says, ready to give you more of my money. We have the Illicita line still open. Yeah, definitely. But thanks a lot, y'all, for watching. It's been another episode of UnQuantized Podcast. Triza is going to take us out with the fader. Awkward enough. Oh, you just going to dance till it runs out, huh? Tristan don't hit the end. He just dance till it goes out.
I had to give him something to end on. Yeah, did I turn off YouTube? Make sure. Oh, we're still streaming.